Hello everybody, this is Monabata here once again with more Vanilla Minecraft Survival, and you might actually realize that I sound a bit different, or maybe I don't sound a bit different. I'm not actually sure yet, but I got a new microphone, as I was, saying, and the reason why I haven't been uploading other than, school just let out, all my projects are actually finished now. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing, right? But yeah, I got a new microphone because my old one was broken in like 4 places. Where did you even come from? My old one was broken in like 4 different places, so that was great. It was taped together in 2 of them, and it was glued together in the other 2, so... Well, it was glued together in 3, and it was taped in 1. It was very complicated, I know, but... Anyway, in this episode, because of 5,000 subscribers, which is very, very, very good, thank you for all of that. But anyway... What is this doing here? That bothers me, but I don't have any eyes left. I'm going to be doing a world tour of this world, and just as a little bit of a reminder, as I've said before, and a little bit of a recap here, I am going to be playing other games other than Minecraft, because I do like other games other than Minecraft. Those of which are going to be Toontown Rewritten with some other people sometimes. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth is another one. Modded Survival, obviously, too. And Terraria 1.3 on July 1st or 2nd or sometime near there. So yeah, let's start. Oh, of course. There's always something that's not right. And that, in this case, is that I don't have... any ender pearls. This is a crisis, man. This has never happened before. I don't even... Can I even get to my ender portal without ender pearls? I don't even know this. I haven't even tried to ever get there without ender pearls before. Oh yeah, and... I may as well say this right now. I haven't been on this world in such a long time, I forgot where my nether portal was. But I'm actually super surprised that a world tour was such a suggested thing. And by such a suggested thing, I mean like 5 people said that. But still, I mean, I'm surprised, because I thought world tours were like boring or whatever, but apparently they're not. So, as a start, here's my... That's not where my nether portal is. So as a start, my nether portal is in here. Yeah, look at it in all of its beauty of nether portalness. I'm gonna be so bad at this, man. Like, unless I'm spamming redstone all over the place or trying to explain something, I don't really know how to, add what... There's a lot of lag. What did I come here for again? Oh yeah, ender pearls, I forgot. So this is where my ender pearl is, I think. I could have sworn... This is my ender portal, right? Yeah! So, this still works, right? I hope. Hey, there's 1 ender pearl. Oh, wait a second. There we go. How did I forget about all of you? Oh, hey, look! It's working. I didn't expect that. Well, it's kind of working. Oh man, I never realized that having ender pearls was actually something that was an important thing until I ran out of them. So anyway, let's get started with this tour back at the very beginning. Ah, here we go. Do you remember this? Do you remember this? I remember this. This was so much more awesome, right? I mean, look what we've got here. Look at this thing. Look at it. What? I don't even know what this is. It's just awesome. Look at it. I could do that all day, but I'm not going to, because that would make for a really, 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 really boring walk through the door. This is the best farm in all of history, obviously. Now, this isn't actually my true spawn. My true spawn's like all the way over there in like the ocean, which is why it turns out that I don't even know why I spawned in the ocean and I decided to keep this world. But hey, you know what? It was a good thing, right? My first sugarcane farm all the way over there. Now, there's something a bit interesting around here that people will only know if they've actually seen, like, my 10th episode or a little bit. I believe I went back here about a few episodes back, but I just have to walk, like, 40 miles real quick, and I'll show you. All right, so a bit away over here, There's this little tiny hole in this giant hill. You might be wondering, what is this? Why would there be a hole in a hill? That's just insanity, man. Well, what's actually inside of here is this. This was my original pig. And my house is in here too. This was my original house, and it had lava in it, and it had nether brick in it, and it was cool. And then at the last second, after I finished it, I was like, this looks kind of stupid, man. So I tore up the whole entire thing, and I moved it to my other place, and I kept all the nether brick here, and I made the other one almost entirely out of nether quartz instead, because, to be frank, I mean, does nether brick really fit a main room? Like, when you walk into a mansion, do you want to see the main room as dark and dreary and nethery with, like, lava all over the place? No, you don't want to see that. You want to see something awesome. And this had the same concept, but it was a bit too, weird. Oh gosh, this is the wrong nether portal. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So, as we take a left here, you'll see this tunnel thingy, and I built this a long time ago. I spent like an entire Saturday doing it, so you should be freaking thankful, right? Yeah. Okay, so anyway, this tunnel right here, this is huge. This thing is way, way bigger than I thought it was originally going to be. It also took way, way longer than I thought it was originally going to, so wow, that didn't break it. In here, I'm not sure what direction I'm supposed to be going right now, actually. I think it's this way. This leads to... This is a tunnel from my wither skeleton farm to my other nether... It still takes a long time to get over there. It takes like 3 minutes just to ride a minecart over there. I'm not even sure that I've netted a gain of time by making this thing, but hey, you know what? I made it. It looks kind of cool, I guess, and it works, so that's all that matters.
You can actually get tuned up in sound before you... Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh, here we are. Okay. Now, I have to go all the way back. Oh, hey, look, it's my other nether port. What? Alright, here we are. So, I promise... Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, I promise we'll actually get to my house in a minute here, because that's the part that a lot of people are probably wanting me to do this whole thing for. But we're about to get into the interesting stuff, or at least I think it's the interesting stuff. So this is my wither skeleton farm. It's not really much of a farm. It's not even really much of a finished thing. It's just sort of some slabs in the middle of nether brick, and that's really all it is. And I extended the platforms over here so that wither skeletons can actually spawn, because those are the good intersections where there's extra area. And this... Oh man, this is, I believe, my first mob farm in the entire game. I built it in like episode 13 or something like that. I can't exactly remember, but this, oh man, this. When I built this, I was like, oh my gosh, man, this is great. And it actually really sucks. But hey, you know what? At the time, it was awesome, right? So you have these guys in here. And then they die, and that's pretty much it. There's just a funnel up there with pistons, and it's not really much to worry about. It's not even really that complicated. Just get it in your head, man, and then that's Nether Fortress no one cares about. So, over here, we have another way more complex mob farm. And by way more complex, I mean more annoying to build. So we go in here, and there's a blaze in here. Now, I did have a villager right here for trading. He was right here, and I remember him. He was great, but I fired him because he was netting me negative emeralds, so I just sort of gave it up and I fired him, if you know what I mean. So, now, to be able to get above the nether ceiling, I had to use a bug for... It doesn't, I don't think it works anymore, or at least I tried it. Somebody pointed out in the comments that they were trying it, it didn't work, and I was like, that's preposterous, they would never fix that, and I went in here, and I saw that they actually fixed it, and I was like, oh my gosh, how, what? Why? That was a cool bug, man. Now I'm never gonna be able to have a beacon in the nether, unless it's above the thing, because this piece of stupid bread is still here, and I can't. That sucks. That sucks, man. That sucks. But yeah, I used to be able to grow a big tree up here, a dark oak tree, and it would actually make holes in the bedrock, and I believe they fixed that, which I don't like at all. You know, if there's a cool glitch, if there's a glitch that isn't game breaking, which I don't really think this should count as, if there's a glitch that, I mean, I wouldn't even be able to get up here without spamming ender pearls if I didn't do that, if that glitch didn't exist in the first place. I mean, that was a cool glitch, but as you can see in here, there is gold nuggets, or gold ingots. There are gold nuggets in that one. There's rotten flesh. There's cobblestone. There's magma cream. There are stupid golden swords. So there's just simply a sorter here, you know. You know how those work. If you don't, then, it's basically just hoppers with 22 items in one of them so that a comparator picks up the signal just enough to push one more item on the next one. There's just a minecart under here with another one of those sorter thingies. And there are iron golems inside of here. Now, the reason why I have all of these orange thingies all over the place is so that magma cubes, large magma cubes, don't spawn and absolutely wreck the crap out of all the iron golems. I was thinking about setting up a healing station, but that didn't work at all, so I just ended up doing that. I just go up there, wait, and I get my gold, and it's super overpowered, and that's why I have like 4 stacks of gold blocks. Alright, so here we are, in the middle of this random place, like thousands of coordinates away. There are the coordinates if you want to ever come here and see my beautiful house, which is this. This is it, right here. This is all we've got, is this. I don't even have anything in this chest except blue glass and a wooden trapdoor because I'm so poor. I mean, don't mind this thing over here. That just happened one day. We'll just ignore that for now. But yeah, I mean, look at how rich I am. Oh wait, what's in this last chest? Oh ha, I got you. That fooled you, right? I'm so cool, man. So this is my actual house down here, my sort of underground, like, secret lair of awesomeness. And there's a way out right here, but you don't need to know that. That's supposed to be secret. Here's my room. It's awesome. Yes, I am going to be walking through every single room and every single little catacomb that I possibly can. So you better be prepared for a super in-depth, shall we go to the left or the right? 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 I am going with left, as it is my instinct. Should I turn up the music? I'm going to do that a little bit. Hopefully it's not way too loud. So down here, what we've got is a dragon egg. This is my prized possession, even though it's absolutely useless. And over here, this is the water area. What I've done here, if you don't know, is I've split up this thing right here into 4 different elements as what I sort of think are the 4 main elements of this game. Ice, because there's no air, so there's not really anything else that I could substitute that with. Grass, wood, nature stuff, water, and fire, aka like nether stuff. It's really slapped together, but hey, you know what? Who cares? It's still 4 things that are important, so that's all that matters. And my water area, I wasn't planning on having elements, so I just sort of put random crap over here, but I guess I'll turn it into the mob farm area now, considering there already is an automatic slime farm right here. I call it, quote-unquote, automatic. I know there are easy ways that you can make this automatic, but my favorite part about slimes is just actually seeing them, killing them, and I don't know why. It's just so fun! Blah, blah, blah. And over here is the mob farm. That is the thing that I was talking about 2 seconds ago that we should have never mentioned, because I was poor, but now I'm not. Now, down here, this is, getting full, and I have nowhere else to put all that stuff because this is getting full. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just sort of keeping it here. I'll do something with it one day, okay? Alright, okay. So, yeah, this was where my nether portal was, but I moved it. This used to be, there's a crap ton of random redstone below this because this used to be a farm that only detected where the slimes were, and it didn't actually carry them or anything, but the water just loops around and carries them up and puts them over there now, so that's good. This is supposed to be sort of an alien room, but it just sort of looks more like a room that doesn't look good. Hey, look, a small one! Small ones never make it up here. And this is my fire hallway. This actual room isn't actually, like, themed at all. It's just sort of a gray square, or a gray cube, if you want to get technical. Uh, I don't know what to do with this room. I've been kind of putting this off because I don't know what to make a gigantic cube look like, but I'll figure it out one day. The main purpose of this room, though, is not the looks. It's not the actual, oh, hey, look at how stunning this giant gray box looks. It's this stuff over here. This is my automatic potion farm. This is my redstone prize of the entire world. This is my most worked on redstone project I've probably ever done, actually, which isn't really, well, aside from custom maps, like my most redstone survival thing I've ever done. So, I'm not going to go into an in-depth discussion of how this actually works, but I'm just going to give a little bit of a briefing. These hoppers take any sort of lever that's pulled over here, which works by activating these pistons, so it actually forms a sort of way for the redstone to get through this. I remember there's a thing that's, you actually call that, but I don't know what it is anymore. I forgot. Okay, so this sends it up here. I believe this is like inversion, this is extension, this is boosting, and it activates these hoppers for a very, very split second by unpowering them. So it lets out one of each, and there is a potion. What the? Okay, that was stupid. There is a potion of instant health spider, which did absolutely nothing. But all the ingredients get carried down the hopper line, and I'm stuck in here. And they go all the way down here where an auto clock spewer on each side spews both bottles, 3 bottles per button press, and spams whatever's going down here. So it puts all of the items in order into a water stream up there that carries both bottles and the ingredients into the very first one all in order so that it makes a splash potion. And you can do it instantly for as long as you like. Now, this is poison, that's inversion, that is... I can't remember what... Ooh, I can't... I'm gonna have to get... wait. That is not what I was looking for. Anyway, I know this is poison. That's all I know. So... Oh, wait. What is that? I'm just gonna remove immersion. I'm just gonna remove inversion right now because I've completely forgotten what those are because I didn't label them because I'm kind of lazy if you don't know. So piston attached to another piston by a redstone block up there actually blocks the water stream at first so that everything instead gets carried to the second one. Now, what is this? The second one is speed. So that means this will make a splash boosted speed potions. That's pretty cool, man. So over here in the ice area, we have our friend, Bob the Blob, which we can't even see is named because he's sort of trapped in this ice thing. But I swear he's named Bob the Blob. He's just trapped in here eternally. He's supposed to look like he's frozen, but he doesn't really look like that because there's water right here and he's floating in it. And yeah, this, I don't really know what to do with this. I think some people have suggested I put snowmen in here. I think I'll probably put a bunch of snowmen. One of them will be a zombie or something like that. I think that would be pretty cool, right? Maybe. Or maybe I'm just stupid. So this guy right here, this is really the only thing I have in the entire ice area. I'm just going to put random stuff like a fishing area and stuff in here that I don't really care about putting in any of the other places. Hello, guy. Automatic snow generator works like a charm because it's actually not hard to make. You just put a guy in a thing and then you spam a shovel, and that's pretty much it. So this next area is the most important area. And that is because it supplies me with everything agricultural that I have, which at this point isn't actually much. So yeah, there's a giant tree we got here, which is super fancy. I mean, look at this. Look at how fancy this is. I actually flipped jungle wood to make this look fancy. Like, who even does that, man? And down here, there's a floating island that took way longer than it honestly should have to put together. And there are mobs for atmosphere down here. Yes, that is exactly what they're for. It's not just because I suck at lighting. It's because they're here for atmosphere. What's in this chest? Crap, no one cares about. I don't know. I think this area came out rather well. This bridge looks really stupid. I'm going to admit that right now. I need to probably do something with that, because I don't really honestly have any idea what to do with it. I tried to make a suspension bridge, and then I tried to make that other sort of bridge that's popular, and I combined them both into one, and it looked like crap, so I just sort of changed it, and that didn't work either, so I'm still working on it. And this is my cow area. I never pay attention to this thing because I don't have a wheat farm, which is exactly why there are 2 cows in here. 3. Sorry, guy, I missed you. There are going to be mushrooms over here. Just dreading their name. I don't want to look for a mushroom biome. Oh gosh, that's gonna. Oh, it's gonna pay off, but oh man, that's gonna be really fun. Fun, right? Yeah. So in here we've got the, I think it was like Catterbridge Chicken Farm, Catterbridge Happy Chicken Farm. These natural chickens they just lay here all day, man. They're just so happy in the outer wilderness, in their natural area. You know. There's this chest down here, but ignore that. That's not important. It has eggs in it. It has eggs in it because eggs are a very important part of a chicken's diet, obviously. So we just keep them stocked up as it is. We got this specially designed carpet in here that's super awesome and amazing. And down here, we have the egg refinery. This is to make the most healthy chickens in all of the world. Has 2 cooked chicken in it. I haven't been on very much since last time because projects. I literally stopped like 2 seconds after last time. But in here, long story short, there are baby chickens. And they get purified, which means that they get smelted and dead inside of lava. Now, just to clear something up, some people did say it worked with a half slab, and I'm pretty sure they're not lying, but I don't know why I could not get it to work with a half slab, so I just used a cauldron instead. So, do that like you will. I don't know how to get it to work with a half slab. Now, we've already been to the Enderman farm, but I still have multiple mob farms to show, actually. I forgot about one that was down here. I don't need to mention the enchantment station, because that's fairly obvious. This right here, this little thing, I was building my slime farm and I realized that there was like a thing right here, like literally a mob spawner 2 milliseconds away from where I was. And hey, look, it's a zombie with chainmail. Hey, you gonna give me something, dude? Did you give me anything? Nope, you gave me a break in the thing, that's great. So this is really ridiculous. A lot of people compare me to Etho because I assume, I mean, he's my inspiration for this series. That is fairly true, but I don't like to copy other people, and I know that I do anyway, which is bad, but, you know, I try not to. But I swear I have some sort of curse or something. I did the redstone on this, and I was like, man, I'm so clever, look at how I did this. There's like a thing right here, and there's like this other thing, and it's cool, and all this other stuff, and then I looked at Etho's redstone, and his was exactly the same. And I don't know how that happened, but it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. It's the weirdest thing ever, but you know what? I'm fine with that as long as I get to get villagers. So when these go down, villagers spawn in here. They hit the pressure plate, which raises this, which makes it not dark in there. So you just simply heal them with a golden apple and a weakness potion, and then you get infinite villagers. So I don't need to have a villager farm because that is my villager farm. But yes, as I've mentioned, there's one more mob farm in this world. Or I didn't actually mention it, but I kind of sort of was gonna say it, and then I realized it wasn't true. But now, this is the final mob farm that I have in this world, and it is by far the most painful mob farm I have ever built. Ever. It literally took me a week and a half just to be prepared to start working on this thing. 'Cause of what is that? It's right around the corner, right here, and this is what it is. Now, it's not going to become immediately clear as soon as what are you doing here? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're dead. It's not going to become immediately clear what this is, probably. Unless, I mean, I'm just going to say that 90% of the people that are actually watching this have probably seen what this is already, so I don't even know why I'm acting like you don't know what it is. But you can probably tell by the random prismarine that I used to build this, that this is a guardian farm. This right here. This right here. Now, the way I actually get to the real guardian farm part that's not just stupid... Where's the way I get up? Oh, here it is. Is I just go through this thing. This is kind of a hack slash way to get in here, but I don't really care because it's a way. It's a way. It works, kinda, a little bit. Oh, hey, I actually spawned on the right side of it this time. That's awesome. Now, working out of crap. Yes, working out of crap. I have no idea why I was so devoted to just getting prismarine shards. Like, I mean, come on, dude. It was for, like, I used prismarine to build, like, one small area that could have easily been built out of something else. And I already have a chest full of it. The only thing I even did this for was the dark prismarine part. And let me tell you, this whole area was filled with water. I documented it over, like, 3 episodes of me just taking out water. And I don't know how I thought that'd be entertaining to watch, because it probably wasn't, but crap. But, and also, I know that one person asked a question a long time ago. Somebody asked why I actually bothered pooling everything into the Nether, and that was basically because if I didn't get them to go into the Nether, this is a common trick that's used by a lot of mob farms that require long-distance spawning. If I didn't get them to go into the Nether, then first of all, the mob cap, if they didn't despawn, would be reached pretty much immediately. This thing spawns at least like 60 a minute. I'm not actually sure. I'm just pulling these numbers out of nowhere, but I'm guessing around 60 a minute at least. I know it's like 1 every second about. I think, maybe, kind of, sort of. I don't actually really know. I'm still kind of guessing, but it's a very high number, okay? I'm just gonna say that, and if every single one of these guardians that is falling out of this water here were to still be there, yeah, it would be useless. It would be a farm that spawned like 80 guardians, no matter what. They'd just be sitting here forever. And because I'm sending them to the Nether, the mob cap is being ignored, and I can end up with like 800 guardians at once after maybe like 15 minutes or so. That's like 40 guardians a minute, but I don't care, okay? Oh gosh, my throat is starting to become weird. I haven't done this in such a long time, man. I need to get back into this again, which is exactly what I'm doing. It's, you know, I keep feeling this area of my face, and it's because it's really weird to be able to feel this area without having a microphone, like, stuck right there. It's awesome. And I missed the jump. So yeah, just a little demonstration. There's an actual way to get in there. I was gonna just hop in the Guardian portals and do it the weird way, but I guess I'll actually go up here instead. Go through this portal. Oh, equip. Oh gosh, equip. Ender pearls. Oh gosh. Equip ender pearls. Oh, isn't that a joy? I still have this. Oh, that's so great. The one time I try to show off what this does, it doesn't work. And then I miss, okay, you know what, I've been out of, whoa, you can tell that I am so not used to doing these. Okay, alright. You know that other nether portal that I pointed to? That I was like, oh, hey, look, it's the nether portal back to my house. Well, it's not. I don't know why this happens, but it's the one that I come out of when I go from my house, but when I go back into it, this pops up. This is my last farm, alright? I think. I can't give any promises, though. I think this is the last farm. Why are you here? Alright, so this is a cave spider spawner. It is right smack dab in the middle of a mineshaft. Like, the mineshaft is literally just, like, right here. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna close that. The mineshaft is right there, and this is actually a really bad way to do this. I should have just put the iron bars back one, but hey, you know what? Whatever. There is a wall behind this, apparently. or not, there is redstone right behind this. This just leads to this. Now, because of something that some guy explained to me in the comments that I don't actually still even comprehend, it holds the comparators for long enough, have 1 health left, so that you can just throw a splash potion and quickly switch to your looting sword and then get the most string that you've ever gotten in your entire life, which is 25 apparently. Alright, so one of the more recent things that I've done in this world is, you don't really need to see my clay mine in the mesa biome, and you don't really need to see the jungle biome or the ice spikes biome, because that's literally all they are. They're just the biomes. I haven't really changed them at all. But one of the more recent projects that I actually did, which is where I got the ice from, you know, the ice, the stuff. There's also this back here, but nobody ever talks about this because it's dumb. Okay, so there's a super creepy coincidence that happened with this thing. It's a giant pig head that looks really happy sometimes, and I don't really understand why, but this lighting error keeps coming back where the pig looks happy, and you can't really see it right now because the stupid clouds are on, but I hate pigs. I hate them a lot. Like, more than a lot. I hate them. They're the worst enemy in this entire freaking game. But that is why I just decided to have one and break its head open and put an ice farm inside of it that barely works because it's out of render distance. So this is just that generic ice farm that has a minecart running under it, and it has this stuff, but hey, you know what? I put it inside of a pig head, so that makes it different, right? It took like freaking 12 hours to get all this wool. It was ridiculous, but hey, it's a pig. Who cares? It deserves to have this shrine of hatred towards it. And the really creepy coincidence that I was talking about is I was reading Lord of the Flies right literally a day and a half after I made this thing. I read about the part where there's a pig on a head. There's a pig on a head, exactly. There's a pig head on a stake. He was like, wow, man, I must be connected with the universe or something. Either that or... And last but very least, we have my Mineshaft. Nobody cares about these. I don't even care about this. Like, seriously. Nobody wants to just see me, and I don't even want to see me. Just, like, sitting over here, just holding a button down for, like, an hour to get diamonds. Like, I actually do think, though, that's one of the things that Mojang... Yes, I do say Mojang. I know some people say it Mojang. I know some people say it but I say it Mojang because that's how I always pronounced it. So, hey, you know what? Whatever. I believe this is safe, right? Yeah, it's got ladders. It's safe. So this is my mineshaft with the haste beacon in it. Of course, made out of gold. Thanks to my gold farm. And there's a slime right here. So that's just great. But yeah, I've spent a total of, I don't know how many hours in here, but it's probably been a lot. That's why I have a million things. Man. Do I remember this? Do I remember this? Remember when you actually had to mine for gold and iron? Remember when you actually had to do that? Remember when there wasn't fortune picks? Or there weren't fortune picks? Remember when I blew up my frickin' beacon by accident? That was awesome. Remember when strip mining and branch mining, which is what this is, they actually wire their... What the... Oh, great, I have no good way to get back up here because I put this stupid thing here. And by this stupid thing, I mean I put my whole house right here. That's the way you do it. There you go. So yeah, once again, thanks for 5,000 subscribers, and oh my gosh, I checked like an hour ago, and I haven't been on like my YouTube account or anything in like at least a week. It's only been a week, and I'm already at halfway to 6,000. I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know when it happened, and I don't even know if it's like a glitch or... So yeah, I can't express that any other way than just keep doing what I'm doing. But hopefully, I can actually, you know, give something back and keep doing this for as long as I possibly can. Unless you don't like me, then, in that case, then frickin' it's your own opinion. You can have it. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Because I'm going to be playing these other games anyway, as I've said before, I'm going to be starting a rewritten series. Also, I'll be doing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth video, which a couple people seem to really like the idea of, and a Terraria series, which I'm actually surprised at the amount of people that seem to like that idea. So, yeah, I'm glad that I can actually continue doing this, and I'm also glad that I don't have a glitchy microphone that, like, bugs out every 2 seconds and gets overridden super easily anymore. If you want to know what this is, it's a Blue Yeti. That's really all I have to say. It's a silver Blue Yeti, so if you want to know what type it is, there you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this world tour that wasn't even a world tour, but, I mean, it was kind of a world tour, right? I showed everything in the wrong order. That's how I do it. Much more content coming very, very soon, including, of course, modded survival. Give suggestions in the comments if you feel like it. Say whatever mod pack you want me to do if you want a certain mod that I should put on. If you want me to just do modded survival like I did before with the random mods that I had on for a while. I did about 8 episodes of that. Yeah, just leave suggestions like crazy and I'll see what I can do. So bye!